know that I'm not coming through twice. And we do hopping back on Twitch for some more Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Right near the end of the game now. Time for party member quest conclusions and maybe the final boss question mark. And then we pop the link in the music back up. Hey Nothing, I am doing very well today. How are you? The AA Summer Showcase is starting to come together a bit more. I have about 35 minutes of it currently sat in a rough form on my desktop. I'm hoping by the end of tomorrow I'll be able to watch through a rough cut of the AA Showcase, and that is positive and exciting. Alright, where am I going? Let's do this. Let's go complete the companion quests as best I can. And see whether that leaves us enough time today to maybe go see the end of the game. Rule Spider, I did just go live. You'll hear within about a minute of me starting the stream. You're about as early as you could be today. Right, no. I can just camp, yes. I just need to talk to all of my party members. Oh, I'm gonna have to use at least one of my party members for this. Going to have to fight as Minoko. Do I have the tools required to fully upgrade your weapon just to cheat run past this? Adeline says, I wanted to let you know I'm actually more enthusiastic about the Accessibility Summer Showcase than the Switch too. Oh, flattering. Oh, thank you. It's getting there. I much like last year with a game called Periphery and Synthetic, which I ended up making a trailer for to make sure we could have it in the showcase because the dev didn't have time and I wanted to make sure it was in there. I've made 2 videos for the showcase this year, one for a single game and one for a little collection of games. I finished making my little 7-minute video for this collection of games earlier today, which was exciting. Right, we got your weapon up to level 17. Right, I should have seen if there was more of this level up material I could buy at that merchant. Okay, I need to upgrade attributes. We're gonna put agility really high, might really high. We're gonna put some points into vitality just in case. And we're gonna really mash these up to like. Yeah, this will do for brute forcing through this. Right. Whose companion quest should we finish off first? You know what? I've just dumped a bunch of points into him. Let's do Minoko first.
Going to win back their trust. You're really enjoying this, aren't you?
Might beats both luck and agility. A is better than might. Anything lower is worse. Yeah, on paper I know this, but also I'm aware that his agility being B means that for raw number stats, I would get more damage out of putting it into might, but I could have 85 agility and get multiple extra turns in a row, and by putting, like, a shit ton of those points into agility, which is, like, a B grade, sure, his damage isn't going to be quite as high per hit, but he's going to be more likely to get 2 hits in a row frequently, and I think that overall, like, that's really going to balance out. So, it's all good. Let's go.
Good hair and
oh, I should have.
So, what's the plan?
Well, at least everyone's still talking to you. That's a start.
Let's spend time together, sure. Yeah, I'm suddenly thinking there was something I was supposed to do before I joined this fight, and I'm suddenly forgetting what it is. Oh well.
Everything okay?
How does it feel? Reaching one's goal after...
Oh, I should have sorted his pictos out. That's what I need to do. I need to tweak his pictos.
At the end of the day, I'm just a gestural. I always support you, but still.
I am sorry, my friend.
I'm not the one you should be apologizing to. I know I shouldn't grow attached to humans. They are ephemeral creatures. They come and go. And when they go, they never come back.
Oh, he misses original Verso.
Yet, I share their sadness. I share their joy.
Because Verso knew what you were like outside the canvas, and I know what you're like inside here. You are the most loyal friend, and certainly not just a gestural.
When I left you 10 years ago, I convinced myself that it was for the grandest sake. But really, I could no longer watch the death of expedition after expedition.
Yeah, I know.
Yet here I am with you again. Am I loyal because that's who I am? Or because Verso painted me that way?
This is the ultimate question of this game in so many ways. And I have thoughts about the ending of this game, or an ending of this game. I'm gonna select here. You've kicked my ass enough times to know that it's just who you are. I am going to have Verso say, you are not the way you are because you were painted this way by other Verso. You are this way because it is inherently who you are. You have a sense of self and a personality and an identity outside of your creator. I don't know that the game agrees that that is Verso's opinion, and we'll talk about that when we get there.
You've kicked my ass enough times to know that it's just who you are.
That is very true.
Now don't get too arrogant.
Sometimes I wish things could go back to how they were before. When we could play with Clair, Aline, and Renoir. It felt like nothing bad could happen to any of us.
Good times never last.
Bad times seem to have made themselves comfortable, though.
Well, it's up to us to make sure they go away. Want to go hunt some Nevrons? We are absolutely not ready to take on like in the good old days.
That would warm my heart.
And let's go get cut in half.
Could it be that he has the agility of mind to hold two different opinions? No. We'll get there. I think you're given two dialogue choices in this conversation. The second one seems like the one that the game considers canon, in a way that, like, it makes it feel weird that the game lets you choose how Verso responds here. I personally feel that a moment later, there is a thing later that really implies, Verso had a perspective here. Like, having two different opinions is one thing. Having two directly conflicting opinions... directly contradictory opinions. It can be an effective writing tool if you then explore it. If you have it be and don't examine that it's been, it tends to come across like an unintended contradiction. But we'll get there. Okay, now I need to remember. Let's. Minoko, we need some luminous on you. Let's start with painted power. That's the most important. Let's go with +1 AP on turn start, +1 AP on battle start. Let's go with. Can't quite afford cheetah on you. We could throw on. What are some really good ones we can do very quickly? First strike, medius res. Inverted affinity is probably good, actually. I think we're going to be fighting alone. We'll put inverted affinity on. Yeah, we'll pop that on. That'll do for now.
So, how you really can't rely on. Well,
let's spend some more time with Minoko.
It is a beautiful evening. The colors in the sky, the shining of the stars. Tonight is a night full of promise.
Is it?
We shall bring Noko back.
I thought you wanted to wait until things calm down.
Welcome to the bit of this game that is the most recently passed season of Dice Funk. Ready for us to go to a bit of water where you do resurrection, and maybe we kind of want to skip the line and we need to debate the ethics of that. It's Dice Funk season, whatever the last one was.
Who knows how much time tomorrow will allow? No. Let us give Noko the gift of today. It's a simple journey to the sacred river. We're not far. It's close to the station.
Golgra won't be happy that you're jumping the queue again.
I'll deal with Golgra later. You helped me bring Noko back once before. Will you help us again, my friend?
Always.
Hell yeah. Oh, this might not be a solo fight. This might be Minoko and Verso. Yeah, I should probably put some points into Verso just in case this is about to come up. Max out your might for now. Okay, yeah, that'll... have we put... Have I put... painted power? Painted power is on you. We have more stuff to put on you. Let's do... Sure... Shortcut, sure. Yeah, that'll do.
So, you're really in can't rely on... Well... So,
Wait,
you're really in can't rely on...
Why did it not happen? Oh, we should go to the Sacred River. It's not far from the station. Oh, I have to actually go there. Unlike... SKA's one, where SKA would just sort of teleport you there. This one doesn't. Okay. I have to actually go somewhere, do something. Okay, where on the map are we heading? Oh, just, what, just southwest? Is it? This might be it. This looks like a magic river to me. Sacred River. Yeah, I certainly can't think of an earlier example, Rule Spider, of two men providing socializing hair care to each other. It's certainly not... I'm certainly not, like, bursting at the seams with examples of it. Well, like, you put in your post, hairdressers don't count in my question. I think even if hairdressers counted, I would struggle to really point you to an example of someone like a male character having their hair done in a video game, like even without that restriction. Okay, let's resurrect Noko, or try to anyway.
I haven't been here in a while.
The sacred river. Let's make haste. I don't...
You're trying to skip the cube again, you old, lazy, retired warrior.
How did you even know I was here?
You're carrying dozens of feet around. I can smell them from the other side of the continent.
Fair point.
We've been over this before. See all these gestrels? They're waiting in the queue like everyone else.
It's a stupid rule. We should just bring them all back now.
Okay. Rule Spider said, my hubby said that to discount the barber/hairdressers in Red Dead Redemption 2. I think putting a rule in place to discount those, I think, is needlessly limiting to the conversation. I think it is actually very interesting. I hadn't thought of the barber/hairdresser in Red Dead Redemption 2. And I think it's really interesting that that's one rare example of a game that is, like, really, really, really heavily marketed as, like, manly men's game for men, manly man game. That does have space for that. And I think that is interesting as part of this conversation.
You leave me no choice, then.
Oh, no.
Yeah. GTA, I suppose Rockstar is weirdly... I wouldn't have thought about it, but you are right. Rockstar's games do have space for male hair care.
Think twice.
As, like, a social thing.
I have already thought about it thrice.
It does. I don't think it takes away from how special the scene between Minoko and Verso is.
I demand a trial by combat.
I was hoping you'd say that.
I have to participate.
Please help me.
Hey, Artist Synth. Curses that I'm not allowed to have my L with me for this fight, because I would one-hit kill you, Golgra. Okay, okay, that's an order.
Your turn to dance.
Careful now.
A bit of violence, yes.
I take me to work out what the good move is gonna be. Yeah, dealing burn damage maybe is the way to go. Okay, yeah, this is doing better damage now. Okay, yeah, not so great. Let's go. More perfection.
Use of Clair.
Okay, okay, we're doing something. We're making some progress. That would do increased damage. Okay, we're slowly doing it. We're chipping away. We're getting there. Oh. Oh, I know what move I should have been using as Verso. I should have equipped him with. Does he hit? Did I put it on him? Is it Defiant Strike I'm thinking of that needs... No. What's the move where he charges up for one turn, attacks on the second? That's the one I was supposed to put on him. We're getting there. We're slowly chipping through.
Get ready.
Getting spicy.
Oh, I really should have done a heal on Minoko. Okay, I'm on my big damage. No, I really don't have the moves ready. Okay, we're gonna do big heal on Minoko. Where are we? Green. Good. Radiant. Wool Spider says, my hubby says, okay, to make myself a bit clearer, although I don't discount showing men holding hair activities as a profession, my question is more about, was it the first time a game showed a man with a man moment of intimacy, sharing that consists of one man providing haircut to another, especially in the form of braiding, since to be braiding is such an intimate practice in the way I was raised, at least. I don't discount your question, and I recognize the specificity of your question. I think the narrow... Okay, how do I put this? Because you off-stream had the bit of the question where you went, oh yeah, Red Dead exists, why do I think that's different? And then got to this very specific question, I understand where you got to. I think bringing it here into chat and going, hairdressers don't count, it's like, no, it's because it feels like there's an example of hairdressers that you thought of to rule that out, and I'm curious what that was. And I'm like, yeah, I get where you're zeroing into now and the specificity. The fact that I couldn't think of a hairdresser example made me then curious. I was like, that feels equally rare. I had to catch up with you on why we're ruling them out, if that makes sense. Long story short, I understand why you are being specific. I think it is interesting to be less specific to get to the specificity, if that makes any sense. Ogre gets angry! Oh no! Oopsie!
Incoming. Let's carve a path. Target marked. Minoko, get ready. The fun begins. It likes you.
Okay. Honestly, now that she's angry, she's maybe going to be easier for us to defeat. Because she's giving me more windows to do counter damage, which is where my big damage hits are going to come from, I think.
This will hurt. Minoko, get ready.
Oh. Oh, I didn't give you the free revive, Icto, did I? Okay. Oh, and you're down, and I can't send in a backup party, can I? Okay, for both of you, what kind of item do I need to level up your weapon? 11 level 17. Give me a moment to see if I can go get the weapon upgrade materials I would need. 11 and 17. I think that would help.
Hang on tight.
I can very quickly do this. I don't think it's going to be that hard for us to beat this fight. Run. Sprint past 11 and 17. How quickly can I do this? Do I have the currency to do it right now? Sprint around. Okay, what material cost do I need for this? 11 and 17 is... Resplendent Chroma Catalyst. And I've bought all of those. Means I don't think I can upgrade either of these weapons. I'm just gonna have to retry that fight and get good at it. Gonna have to get good. Okay, upgrade weapons. NH London on my L, my main character, about 8 million per hit. But I have to do at least one stupid fight with not my best character. I have to do at least one fight with the backup team. And as such, we're mildly delayed by not being able to use my most broken team. Actually, I'll put Verso's really powerful ability back on. In here. Oh, actually, what do you have for sale out of curiosity? Oh, just a music record. Verso, Oh, I'm gonna have to camp for this, aren't I? Alright, learn skills, Verso. What is that ability I want on you? I want... Steel Strike. We're gonna... Steel Strike on here. Going to require 9. Do I have an ability to... Do you have an ability to get yourself up to max thing? No, I'm just gonna need to... I'm gonna need to avoid you taking any damage so that it can pay off. Okay, let's skim through this as quick as we can.
Haven't
This
Revival, yeah. Oh, you don't want us to do it. Oh, but we want to do it though. Trial by combat. We have the right.
I haven't
We have the
gone,
right
but
to
I dem-
make that demand.
Please help.
Okay. Ooh, that was a surprisingly good hit. Okay. What I need is I need to get that steel strike.
That's more like it. It likes you.
Last ditch effort.
Oh, I forgot that that would... He's inverted, he can't heal at that moment. Oh, okay, that's not a good start, that's not a good start. Okay.
Oh, really?
Okay. So, what I need is to not take damage until my next turn.
Bring it on.
Ah, fuck. Okay, I need to rearrange my stuff so that I can get Cheetah on Verso. You know what? I'm gonna let myself die here. I'm gonna get Cheetah on Verso.
Why, yes, I'd like
Because
to
if Verso can attack twice in a row, he can do Steel Strike really safely, and that's, I think, the thing that's gonna do it for us.
Oh, well.
Yeah. That's it. Sorry, I haven't used him in a while. Particularly not on this build on stream, and it's taking a minute to remember what my big damage plan with him is. I'm gonna have to leave and come back, aren't I? Okay, how do I do this? Upgrade expedition resources. We're gonna put a bunch into Verso. That'll do. Verso. Do you have 40 spare for Peter? No, you have 36, so we're gonna take off warming up. And in medias res, actually, yeah, let's give you shields, because then you're also not going to take damage. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, now we got this. I'm gonna need to get Verso up to 9 AP as quickly as I can, which is gonna be a little fiddly, but we'll get in there. I wish I could just hold down a button and go, yeah, just take me to the fight. Take me to the fight. I've done the plot.
Haven't been.
This
You think
I have a gold grub. I demand.
do I
Please help me.
Okay.
Bring it on.
Okay, I'm on.
matched? Let's carve a path.
Why, yes, I love a dance. Why,
Okay.
yes, I love a dance.
Evening, Veldstrom. Okay. Here we. Oh, I'm one bloody AP short. Okay. Not gonna do it. We're just gonna.
Oh well.
Round on blue, which I'm gonna benefit from. Okay, here we go. This is what we're prepping for: is
Prepare for oblivion.
Steel Strike. Which
Just try it.
I wasn't in the good grading yet, so it didn't really do much.
Here we go. I'll manage.
I need ways to get Verso's AP up way faster if I mess around with this Pictos. Okay, yeah, part of the build's coming together. We're on one at yellow. She's next to green, so we can do.
I'll manage. I'll manage.
Like I need to be getting twice as much AP per turn. Like
Loco, get ready. Not impressed.
Okay, I'm the only one in the fight now, which means all the attacks will target
I think I'll
Verso, which does mean I will be getting to attack way more frequently. So let's go. This might be the way to do it, actually. Yeah, I think this is almost the right build. Gotta go down. That's fine. Yeah, we need ways to be getting AP faster. That's the big thing we need.
Let's carve a path.
Okay. Let's look at the Pictos. What do I take off? What do I put on? How do we sort this? It's like cheetah's definitely a big part of the equation. We're not doing that. We're not. First hit. We can maybe even take our second chance, honestly. Because, like, let's think about this. What I want is stuff that gives me more AP. +1 AP on successful parry, +1 AP on battle start, +1 AP on turn start. Play first. That's better, actually. Oh, can I go find the boss? There's a boss that drops an ability. I forget where the boss is. Every time you gain AP, you gain twice as much. It doubles your AP gain rate. If anyone can tell me what the name of that Picto is, I might go get it. I don't remember the name of the Picto, unfortunately. But it's every sort of AP gain, just gives you twice as much AP. And that's the thing I think that would really get me here.
You think I have a gold grab item up. Do I? Please help me.
Let's try this. Okay, now we have enough AP by turn 2, which is great. We can... We're gonna gain way more AP way more quickly per turn.
Time to bleed.
Okay, and now we can go... We can get to this way quicker.
That's more like it.
Let's do a quick heal. Nice. Give you 1 AP away. I need that thing that's going to give me the double AP. Surf and Air is the boss in question. It gives you the Picto Energy Master. Every AP gain is increased by 1. That's the one I'm thinking of. Energy Master. Okay, yeah. Thank you, chat. I don't think I get my double turn right now, do I? No. Okay, I'm just gonna have to dodge.
Let's cover path. Sweet taste of battle.
Okay, here we go.
Foolish move. Spicy.
Red. Ah, fuck, I really don't have the things for it. Let's just do this.
Last ditch effort.
Yeah, doubling my AP gain would really allow me to just keep Steel Strike, Steel Strike, Steel Strike.
I'd love a dance.
Oh.
Last ditch effort.
Okay, yeah, we're just gonna end it here.
Ready to strike. Just try.
Serpent. Where do I find you? Are you not the one I fought? Oh yeah, I got it last session and I forgot to equip it. Fuck, yes. This is the one we got at the end of last session. There we go. We do already have it. I was like, I feel like I fought... I can't think of a big snake boss other than the one we fought last session. There we go. We're going to gain double AP now. We're going to make it way easier to execute that move. Back to back.
Haven't this. You think
I have a gold item.
do I have?
Please help me.
Okay. So... Oh, we start on 8. Okay, let's...
Let's carve a path.
What's good on B? We can do... It's, yeah. Do the setups. Okay, here we go. We begin. Fuck, one shy. Why do I keep being one shy? It's because I keep getting greedy. Okay, next turn it begins. Okay.
Foolish move. A bit of violence, yes.
Oh, no, I had to heal. Heal yourself, Minoko! Default to the person on low health. Ah. Okay. Fine, we begin.
Just try it.
Heal yourself, Minoko. Oh, he's on fucking inverted. Ugh. Okay.
Prepare for oblivion. Let's carve a path.
Okay, well, I guess we try and solo this as Verso.
madness. Prepare for oblivion. You're outmatched.
Oh yeah, here we go, here we go. Good damage, good damage. Okay, that's fine, that's fine.
Prepare for oblivion. You're outmatched.
Let's cover path.
Prepare for oblivion.
You're outmatched. Oh well.
Oh, and I already used up my... No, I didn't keep my 1 revive on me, did I? Okay. Okay. 1 block and 1 parry is plenty to be able to do it again. Maybe I slightly reassess this. I would really like... what is the one that gets me 1 revive? It's a second chance. Is there anything I want enough to take 40 points off, is the question. No, not really. Unless I... take Cheetah off you, just for the moment. Put Cheetah on you. That frees up 40 points to give you second chance. I have to remember to put Cheetah back on my L. But I think we could have done it. Honestly, the rest of the companion quests are going to be pretty quick to do today. Like, this is going to be the big bit that takes some time today. My elves maybe might take a little time, but that's less to do with the tough fight and more to do with there's an area to explore.
Think I have gold item. Do I? Please help.
Kubariko Femi.
Ready to strike. Your turn to shine.
Let's have some fun.
Here we go, we get started.
Minoka, get ready. My turn.
Heal yourself this time, Minoka. I need to take Inverted off of Minoka. I'm not really using him as a damage dealer, and I keep forgetting not to fucking heal him. Okay. That's fine. We solo this with Verso.
Let's cover path.
Ready to strike. Prepare for oblivion.
My turn.
Here we go. This is what I'm looking at. This is the kind of damage I want to be doing. There we go. That's it. I need to be in S rank and then get into it. Okay, I'm going to be considerably out of S rank again, but...
My turn.
If I were better at the game, there's a really fun solo Verso build that I played around with a good amount. I need to get better at. I need to be more reliably good at this game to do it.
Come on. You're just afraid of losing.
We did it. We did it. We did it.
Shut up.
There we go. Hooray! I've just finished uploading some AA showcase content. Hurrah!
I won't say thank you.
Yeah, Verso being in and staying in S rank is really important. He's got some weapons that can help with it. If you want to like really kill with Verso, there is a weapon that has him start in S rank, and if you have like, you always take 2 turns at the start of battle. You find a way to get him enough AP so that he can use that double damage move on his first turn, or give him enough shields that he can get around to his second turn while still in S rank, because the shields prevented him dropping rank. You can then do like a first turn kill on a lot of enemies. I'm not great at the setup.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's got a few weapons that make it easier to do this, but anyway, we're doing the revival. Hey, Noko.
Oh, it's so good to hear your voice.
Hey, Noko. How's my favorite merchant?
Gogra.
As we said before, we can bring him back, but he won't be the same. Some of him will come back and some won't. He won't be the same as he was before.
Are you crying?
We go home.
Not yet, I'm afraid. We have a mission. Do you remember our expeditioner friends?
No.
They'll be happy to see you. They were very worried. Come.
But
let's get back
Noko
to
was the
camp.
very person who told
Found
us
many
Noko won't be
treasures
the
for
same
you
if
to
he comes
trade.
back. But he's... Despite knowing it, he's the one having the most trouble with, like, acknowledging that. Let me take Noko to the village. It's always disorienting for the newly returned. Noko needs time to adjust. Would you like to go back to the village?
But I'm Noko's guardian.
I know you want to keep Noko by your side, but it's safer there. You'll see Noko when we get back to the village.
Wait for me. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Oh,
Vive Tobosira.
baby.
You'll be fine. Better than with you, that's for sure.
That he will be. Thanks for helping. I never understood how Golgra got so freakishly strong.
I could take Golgra by myself.
I will never show you weakness ever again.
Come on. Let's get back to camp.
Come on, buddy. Now I'm gonna... Yeah, okay. But my L is back to being the party lead, which is good, because I'm gonna take Cheetah off of Verso. Put it on my L. And put second. Put second chance on over here. And then we can go over to Verso. Take Energy Master off of you. Put it on you. To find it. Energy Master. Sorry for skipping the queue, everyone. I know there was like an order and things, but I like really want my dead friend back, so tough titties. Verso sits quietly. Minoko sits quietly. Verso knows that his friend wants to talk, even if he won't admit it.
You okay? At least Noko is safe and can begin readjusting.
Every time he returns, he is slightly changed. But he's still there.
I miss who he was before.
My old mentor.
That's gonna be disorienting. The person who was your mentor essentially becoming your infant child. It's gonna be a slightly disorienting relationship to have.
Thank you, my friend.
Minoko seems about ready to cry. They've been best friends, but Verso and Minoko's bond grows even stronger from their adventure. Yeah. Yes, the Gestrels have a very cyclical relationship, for sure.
So,
You're really...
Do we have more?
well,
Yeah, we've got some more time to spend with Minoko.
Noko always said that he didn't mind waiting in the queue. Why were you so adamant about bringing him back sooner?
there was never supposed to be a queue. Verso wanted us to experience the excitement of new beginnings. He gave us the gift of the river. Why shouldn't we use it?
This very much feels like a last season on Dice Funk moral conversation.
Noko found me after the fracture. Noko raised me, taught me, protected me. It's my turn to protect him. That's how it works. He took care of me. Now I take care of him. Except I can't.
Because of me.
I know why you're doing this. And I know how it might end. I'm not gambling on tomorrow.
Anoka. Why help me then, if...
For Verso. And for you.
my friend?
Verso gave us many new beginnings. He would have wanted a new beginning for you, too. You deserve a new beginning. If you want one. Now come over here and let's snuggle.
Look at these two bros. Pals. Man buddies.
Little Spoon.
Obviously.
Look at that comfort with their masculinity. If people ask, like, all masculinity is toxic now, is it? No. I will put this in front of you and go, this is healthy masculinity. This. This. Kathleen, good luck. That's rough. The big C, always scary. For what it is worth, it is not always as bad as the letter makes it seem. My dad had it. He's doing alright. Some of them are scarier than others, I know. I wish you luck. Hopefully it's not. And if it is, hopefully it's one of the ones that's treatable. And hopefully it's early enough that it's as good as can be. Sending the most positives I can there. It is a scary word to, to have in the conversation, I know. Okay, so I've done SKA, I've done Monoko.
I don't usually get this nervous.
We're gonna do CL next.
Oh, I'm nervous.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's not that I didn't care before. I cared about the mission, but now...
Ooh, 1 second. I just got some more AA showcase videos, I think. Ooh. Okay, I've got an AA showcase trailer I'm gonna download quickly and try not to spoil anyone on, but I wanna get a sense of how long a file it is. I need to send an email as well, because this is like... Okay, you might have to hear mild, like very brief, very mild AA showcase spoilers. No telling anyone, right? Because I need to know what to email someone back. And I want to get them while they're still fresh and emailing me. I don't want to lose my chance to get them to answer this question I have. So I'm going to keep this as unspoilery as I can. I'm so excited for the AA showcase, but it seems your internet isn't. Oh, that's... Okay, that's on me. I apologize that the internet was playing up. That's because I'm downloading AA showcase trailers, and my internet connection doesn't like downloading from Google Drive and streaming, because Google Drive goes all of the data, all of the bandwidth. That's mine, actually. Give me one... Yeah, the stream did a heckin' great buffer as you said you were downloading it. Yeah, well, I have to download one more file, so forgive me while it buffers again. One more time. Probably buffering now, I imagine. Oh yeah, there it goes. Couple drop frames. 10 seconds. Nearly there. Okay, done. Done. There we go. We should be good again now. Sorry about the forcing the stream to buffer. Google Drive decides, Yeah, Google Drive sometimes decides, fuck it, I'm taking all the bandwidth. And I would usually wait till after stream, but this is one bit of the showcase that I need to do something about now. Give me one moment to try and not be... Actually, I can mute my desktop audio. Aha! You shouldn't hear spoilers now, fingers crossed, while I... while I do a thing very quickly. Perfect. Aha! I managed to not spoil anyone on the AA showcase. I gotta send one very quick email. Uh... Nearly done. Forgive me, chat, while I finish this. Last bit. Nearly done, nearly done. Done. Let me reread my email. Hooray! There we go. Apologies for doing this on stream. 1 second. I'm catching back up with chat now. The award-winning accessibility summer showcase. Yep, that it sure is. Clicky clacky, clicky clacky. Right.
Now it's personal.
Yeah, Rule Spider, I think that CL and Lune should have been a couple, but you know how it is. Yes, thank you for your patience, everyone. We are on the week where everyone sends me their files for the deadline week for the AA Summer Showcase, and being on deadline week means that sometimes I'm just gonna have to stop what I'm doing and go, someone sent me a trailer, fuck. I gotta respond now. Because if I don't respond instantly, let's say there is a problem with the trailer, or like I need a little bit of extra information. If I don't respond to them now, like within 10 minutes of them emailing me, I might miss them, and like they might go a week without responding to me, and I need that info. So I'm like, oh, you are online about now. Give me that info. I need it. We're good.
Used to
We're
be a
good.
farmer. Is that why you use a scythe?
I guess, yeah. Once a farmer, always a farmer.
Is a double-headed scythe very useful on a farm, though?
Double the efficiency. You should see how quickly I can harvest crops.
I'll bet. I used to love the gardens of Lumiere. It must look quite different now.
Probably a lot more variety than back then. The Outdome teams brought back loads of new plants from the surrounding islands. That's actually how I met Pierre. I asked his team for honey petal samples.
Nathling, totally understand. Look after yourself, rest well, have as good a night as you can. Totally understand it being a rough one. We're sending all our love to you.
He brought me a bouquet of them, and 15 boxes of plant cuttings.
Smart man. If you want to romance a farmer, live plants are probably better than dead flowers.
Dead flowers are nice too.
You don't talk about your husband much. Sorry.
It's okay. It's just... it still hurts that he's gone. Neither of us were perfect, but we were perfect for each other.
Look, as much as CL is very lesbian coded to me, I do really like the way that they have written her feelings for her husband. And I do really like the way that her whatever it is with Verso is written.
What happened to him? You don't have to talk about it.
It is a credit when I can appreciate the writing and performance of a heterosexual.
He died in an accident on one of the islands near Lumiere. His body washed away.
I'm... sorry.
I was prepared for his gommage, but not for him to die in an accident. We were supposed to have 5 more years together.
That's the mistake, is when you start thinking supposed to.
It's okay. I've learned to be grateful for the time we did have, instead of angry at the time we lost.
That's a good way to look at it.
Sorry, I'm getting other AA Showcase messages suddenly. Everyone's decided when I am on stream is the perfect time to send me their AA Showcase messages I've been waiting for.
You were lucky to have found each other. Not everyone has that.
Yeah, I am. Very lucky.
Yeah, of these companion quest stories, CL's might be my favorite. It's the one that like recontextualizes the most of her narrative during the gameplay, and we'll get there.
I don't usually get...
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll skim
No, it's-
through. Let's spend time with CL.
I'm going for a swim with Esquier. Care to join?
Did Esquier put you up to this?
Whatever do you mean?
Esquier's been nagging me incessantly about swimming lessons.
He did say you're a terrible swimmer.
Esquier.
Yeah, as a reminder, the first thing we learn about CL from Esquier is we get to Esquier, and the first thing he says is, "Oh, my friend who's a bad swimmer." And it never gets brought up again until now. Turns out that's very plot relevant.
Well, you always seem uneasy when we travel over water. You should learn to swim. That way, you can save me if I fall into the water.
You can save yourself.
What happened to teamwork? What if I'm injured or unconscious?
Your hypothetical situation is quite specific. I guess it is a good idea, though.
It's interesting. Rule Spider says, Ciel expressing being sad and a tad bit bitter at having to experience normal grief is such both such good world building and also brain tickling my reflection about how I would react to living in a world like this. I don't think it's even grief about having to experience, frustration at having to experience grief, quote unquote, like a normal person. It's if you know when death is coming, you prepare for it. And it almost feels like it's breaking the rules when it then doesn't play by rules, because it's unfair that death should come prematurely at a predefined point for someone. There are people who have this weirdly almost bitter reaction to finding out that, like, they're going to live longer than they were told they would with, with conditions like cancer. Okay, I've got 6 months. I come to peace with it. I come to terms with the grief. I say my goodbyes. And then it gets to month 7, 8, 9, and I'm still alive. And now I go from, I had certainty and I felt closure because I knew when it was coming, to, it's not going to happen on schedule. It's now just going to happen at some unexpected random time where I don't get to have that closure that I thought I'd get to have. And you see people who get weirdly upset about it, because there is something really specific psychologically about knowing when your time is, and then feeling like, I had to deal with grief. The least that could happen is that the grief I was preparing for could play by the rules. Right? Rule Spider says, yeah, I can't say I would react differently to what Ciel went through. You were ready mentally to grieve through Gamage, and now you have to grieve earlier than ready. I don't even know if it's earlier than ready, just in a different way than you were ready. Not on the terms that you had consigned yourself to.
It is.
Yeah.
Go get changed and meet me at the lake.
Okay.
Verso has a lady's swimsuit in his bag, just in case. Sneaky Verso. Verso, wear the women's swimsuit. Don't shy away. You'd look cute in that, Verso.
I mean, I grew up on an island. It's just I have an aversion to swimming.
Oh, I can help you with that. I had an aversion to Minoko, but I got over it.
Oh. Do share your secrets, then.
Exposure. Avoiding just makes it worse. Oh, I tied myself to Minoko for a month, and we spent every minute of the day together. Well, Noko tied us together, but anyway. Now we're best friends.
This is your idea of an inspirational story?
I was also the swim captain at school.
Is that supposed to be impressive? That you swam with other kids 100 years ago?
I'm still a good swimmer now. It's not something you forget. Come on, let me help. It's about control. We need to help you feel in control of the situation. Give you time and space to react.
I really love Verso's approach to helping Ciel get back in the water. I think it's like such a healthy way to approach it, and it's so lovingly delivered.
All right then. Oh, wise and skillful swim captain. What first?
Just sit here in the water for a little bit. Then, when you're comfortable, we'll go a bit deeper. Then a bit deeper still, until we get to the trees on the island there.
I did it. I can't believe that worked. Thank you.
And you doubted me.
You are indeed an excellent swimmer. and teacher.
Now, let's see you swim back.
What? No inspirational pep talk this time?
So you admit it was inspirational?
It was... something.
TL and Versa know they can always rely on each other. Oh, why am I not getting this scene this time? What dialogue did I do differently? What dialogue did I do differently to not get this scene this time? Oh. Oh, I didn't get the romance scene between the two of them this time. I don't know what I did differently. I'm gonna find the scene that I got in my first playthrough that I was really hoping we would get to see here. Oh, it's the next one. I thought it was that night on that island. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay.
I don't usually get this.
Yeah.
It's the next scene.
No.
Okay. I'll trust you. I'll trust you, chat. Verso approaches CL, eager to talk to her. Yeah, no, I swear it is.
You
I
never
swear.
told me. How do you go from being a farmer to running a school?
I swear you can spend the night together out there with her. You have a whole conversation about, look, I'm hoping my husband gets brought back, but I really appreciate what we have here, and it was quite sweet. Let me convince myself that this is real.
On Vinted.
No, go away, advert. Give me a second to find the conversation I'm looking for in this video. As it is here. I could have sworn there was an option to spend the night together on that island. Oh, this might be the scene that I'm thinking of.
You seem less stressed than the others.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation of our team?
Yes.
Give me a second.
I was also the...
We'll do the swimming. Swim to the island.
Stay here.
Okay, yeah. Here's the scene that I
about-
thought we were gonna get.
We stay here a little longer.
Okay, yeah.
Something.
Now, let's see you swim back.
What? No inspirational pep talk this time?
So you admit it was inspirational?
It was... something.
Actually, are you feeling adventurous? How about we stay here a little longer?
Oh. Verso,
What's wrong?
I'm afraid things are different now. Mael can bring Pierre back. I'm sorry.
Oh. No, right, of course. I understand. Don't worry.
I do think we should spend the night here, though.
You do?
Our time together was special to me. Let's celebrate it one last time.
Let's, celebrate.
You can show me your other swim moves.
I do have excellent technique.
Verso and CL stay on the island. They spend one final night together. It is truly passionate. They experience something unforgettable. I really like that as a scene. I think there is, like, some required emotional maturity to have a scene that is essentially boils down to, look, I will not romance you. I will not commit to, like, anything. I will not let this become anything serious because I now know that my husband might be able to come back from the dead. But when I didn't know that was possible, I did really kind of bond something with you. And that doesn't stop existing because my husband's might be able to come back from the dead. Let's put a nice bow on what this was and leave it on a place of closure and us having a nice time together, and we let it be as it be, knowing that it can't go past there. I think there is some interesting nuance to that I very much appreciate. I think it is very interesting to have a romance path that ends in this romance can go no further, but that doesn't mean it has to end in a place of sorrow. I think it's interesting. Anyway.
What? It's not obvious.
I'm not as smart as you. You'll have to connect the dots for me.
It's good that you can admit I'm smarter. Pierre used to volunteer at the school, teaching the kids how to sail and survive in the wild. After his death, I was in a bad place. Being at the school, I still felt bad, but at least I could feel his presence. Hear stories about him from the kids.
Makes sense.
I understand why your mother did what she did. She wanted to feel closer to her son. To still feel Verso's presence.
Yeah.
Would you have created a copy of Pierre? If you could. Knowing it wouldn't be the real thing.
If you ask me now, then no. I've seen how this torments you. I wouldn't wish that on others, but if you had asked me back then, I would have done anything to see him again.
I love
To hear his voice.
that we have a party member who so strongly empathizes with the paintress's motives.
Every day, I just felt the lack of him. The negative space he used to inhabit.
She so strongly 100% understands where the villain of Acts 1 and 2 was coming from. And I think that's such strong writing to be able to have a party member confidently side with what was your villain for 2/3 of the game.
In the chair where he sat. The hollow of his shoe.
While not standing with the actions, being like, nah.
Emptiness inside his
I
jacket.
100% could have been her. If I had the power, I'd have been her.
You want to know why I dislike water? I tried to drown myself.
Yeah. This is what Esquier meant when he said that she's not good at swimming. From Esquier's perspective, he saw someone who wasn't very good at swimming and helped them. They were struggling a bit with it. As opposed to someone who was deliberately trying to drown themselves.
What?
When I lost Pierre, I tried to swim away from Lumiere. I swam for as long as I could, until I could no longer swim. But I woke up the next day in Lumiere, on the docks. I was alive, and I have no idea what happened. What I didn't know then, what the hospital told me, was that I was pregnant, but that I had
Yeah. This is why her husband is holding a baby in that one scene with the siren. And this is what the scar on her stomach is to do with.
that I had lost the child.
CL.
This is handled with such care and sensitivity, this whole thing.
I desperately want Maëlle to bring everyone back. To bring Pierre back. But I don't know how to tell him. I lost our baby.
CL's, like, cocktail of conflict. I don't know a character as nuancedly written in terms of conflicting motives as CL. What do I mean, sex?
I'm so sorry.
Dark and personal, right?
I've had similar thoughts before. Not of drowning specifically, but, you know.
There is something about the I went and swam as far as I could until I ran out of strength to swim, so I wouldn't have the strength to swim myself back. Fucking gut punch. It is something that requires not just a moment of urge, but it requires constant thought and not being able to back out, and that's fucking terrifying.
It would solve a lot of problems. For everyone. It's a choice. Like any other choice.
It is.
But I do like that the game is it's non-judgmental about it. Like, as much as, like, CL is glad that she was saved, like, as Verso just put it, it's a choice like any other. It's morally neutral. It's not a positive, it's not a negative. It is an option, a choice.
But there's a creature that Verso painted into his canvas. One who always helps people when they become consumed by their dark thoughts.
And this is why I want an SKA plush. This is why I'm considering getting an SKA tattoo.
You mean...
SKA was explicitly drawn into the painting to be a magical being who was there to save people with depression. To magically be in the right place at the right time when people were suicidal, to be the savior, the support, the friendly face to keep them safe.
Yes. Him.
SKA's whole thing is to be there for people in their darkest moments. It's why SKA is never mad. He might be sad, or, you know, he's got other emotions he might feel. He's never mad. Because anger isn't a helpful emotion to people in their darkest moments. Never gonna be angry at you. SKA is such a beautiful, beautiful character.
It's
Anyway,
strange.
let's talk to Lune.
She has the power to remake our world. She's a patroness.
I'm curious if
but
this means
also
we're potentially on the
my
way
own.
to romancing Lune, which is not an option I explored my first time around.
Yeah. She's our Mael.
Yeah, we're not going to finish the game tonight, but Friday
You said
we'll
you
finish the
travelled
game.
with other expeditions.
Tonight, well, today is going to be party member night.
Yeah.
Like, we should be able to do Mael's personal quest, I think, tonight before we're done.
Did you ever
Fingers
travel
crossed.
with the 46?
And Friday night we can finish the game.
46. No, why?
Oh, nothing.
What is it? Lune?
Alright, messages coming through.
My parents, they,
They were Expedition 46. I didn't travel with them, but I have come across their trail.
you have?
Yeah. On Siren's Island.
Oh,
I can show you,
really?
but don't expect too much, yeah? Come on, it's not far. Especially now that Askia can fly.
No. No, we can't afford detours right now.
Well, if you change your mind, you can go anytime.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go do this one. Okay. Are we gonna have to use you, Lune? We might do. We might have to use Lune. So let's quickly put points into... That'll do. Can I upgrade your weapon? I'm done crying about Esquier. I think part of my having 27 Rico is because I keep refighting the merchant in Renoir's drafts. I think that keeps giving me recoat. This is where I want to be. Oh, that didn't mean to do that.
Here I come.
I know that fighting there gives you, oh, no, I've forgotten the name of the material. It gives you the good material for I want to have more luminers equipped at once. That material that I forget the name of.
The 46 are nearby.
Here?
Yeah, but getting to them might be tricky.
When is it not?
According to Verso, past this door lies the trail of the 46. Lune summons her guitar. Her fingers hesitate. She closes her eyes and plays a song of longing. The dawn resonates to the music. The sad smile, Lune loses herself fully in the melody. The valley dances to the sound of the strings. Yeah, I've thought about Expedition 33 tattoos I might get at some point. Like, I wanna leave the game a little time to percolate before I commit to something like that.
They used to come by our house for dinner.
I'm sorry.
They were good people.
But Esquier is a strong contender for possible
The journal must be around here.
design. Oh, do I need to put anti-charm? I might need to put anti-charm on my characters. I can. Hell yeah, we can use my L. There we go, 5 million on a single attack, 5 million damage. Second attack. Oh, one of you apparently survived. There we go, no one got a turn. Thank you, game, for not making me do that as Lune.
Expedition 46. Annalie. Brigitte finally succumbed to her infection. She fought off that blasted Nevron for 4 days and 4 nights, saving the rest of us. But it gashed her badly. Toward the end, she seemed almost peaceful. She said not to worry. Her daughter Lune will finish their work.
That is a bittersweet thing to read.
You okay?
Let's head back to camp.
I do like Lune's flying run animation. I don't play as her when traveling the overworld, because I don't like that she only has one leg up and not the other, that her design isn't symmetrical when she's flying. It annoys me too much. It annoys me that the only character that sort of flies around is one where I'm like, no symmetry. Tism says no. Alright, I have to quietly head back to go get sad about things.
All my life, everything we did was about the Patris. It was a constant hum in the background. Just always there. Always. Always. There was no relief. Even when I sleep, it's still there. Like a breath I can never release.
That's a lot of pressure.
Even her last words were still, finish our work.
It also shows how much faith she had in you.
That's one way to look at it.
And the other way?
My only value to them. Not as a daughter, but as a backup plan. For their legacy.
That's rough.
You really believe that?
They always said at the end of the game, there are no points for effort.
If you hated so much, why continue their work at all?
I don't know. Maybe because I still hear their voices in my head, and running away won't silence them.
Sorry, I'm getting emails from secretive, let's say big partner supporting the AA showcase this year. Company that I gotta pay attention when they message me. Hooray! I got the details I needed. That person who sent me an AA showcase trailer, and I was like, I gotta email them back now. I gotta email them back right now. Did in fact send me the things I needed from them. Perfect. Okay, that means I only need one more email, and then my lower third graphics are done. I'm nearly done with lower thirds. Literally one more lower third text, and I am done. Beautiful.
They're dead. The voices aren't theirs. They're yours.
Heel turn. Laura's working for, with the BBC for this. Look, I need to email insert big highlighter of the showcase and just ask them. I don't think they've told me directly that I can't say who they are or what they're doing. But I want to, like, confirm before I say anything. But I'll say this. In previous years, I've put in my, like, announcing that year's AA Summer Showcase post, I've put, like, things I would like to do in the year to, like, raise the profile and notoriety of the showcase that I am sort of aiming for in that year. This is one of those things I've been aiming for, and it's going to put a lot of extra eyes on all the games in the showcase. And that is about as much as I can vaguely dance around saying. But, I will probably message tonight and be like, can I say? Because I'd really like, I'd very much like to say that what we got going on.
Even
We'll
if
get
they
there.
weren't alive, the voices in your head.
I'm still
the voices
preparing
you
all the
listen to
things.
have to be your own.
Yeah, it's... the main reason I'm holding off on getting specific is I'm still doing a whole bunch of, oh, I gotta set this up, I gotta set this up. There's a million things I gotta set up to make this big thing happen. Hence, answering work messages and emails midstream. Yeah, Tara says, yeah, heel turn, Laura's working with the BBC for this. They were the first ones I could think of that you have publicly said you are not comfortable working with. I'll tell you this, it's none of the ones I've said I'm not comfortable working with. In fact, it's a big company I'm very comfortable to work with. Of the big companies I could work with, this is a pretty good one.
Is that how it works for you?
Or at least not one I have active objections to.
Getting there. Sometimes it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Lune impulsively kisses Verso on the cheek. Caught off guard, Verso smiles at her, question in his eyes. Laughing, they return to the others. Oh.
It's strange.
My out.
She has...
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we somehow ended up on the Lune romance. And I'm curious to see what that means, if correct.
What are you writing this time? More notes on Nevrons?
Nope.
No. Theories on axons then, or observations of flora and fauna?
Keep guessing. Ooh, so close.
It's about me, isn't it? The strange and shattered life of Verso Descendre.
That's a mouthful.
Well,
Oh, really?
come on. You're smiling, so it must be good.
Sorry, more work requests coming in. More work requests coming in. Gosh. I'm just gonna be busy. Okay.
Well,
I might have to work
if
late
you
tonight
must
now.
know, I'm working on a song.
A song?
My parents said music was frivolous, but, you know,
Oh.
the voices we listen to have to be our own. And I've decided to be a little selfish with my time. Our problems will still be there in the morning.
Oh, I fully support taking selfish breaks.
Oh, you do you? Maybe we should take a selfish break together. Stay up with me tonight. Help me with my song.
Oh, that's the page I needed. So, bonfire light does work wonders on making your face handsome and smoochable. Look, for simplicity's sake, I tend to say I'm a lesbian. That's 98% true, and like 2%... I have like 2% regrettably attracted to men. Verso by Firelight is one of them. I look at Verso by Firelight and I go, yeah. Yeah. You'd be a terrible decision, but you'd be a very fun, terrible decision. I've dated men before. It's rarely a good idea. Occasionally one of them looks like this, and I kind of have to. Oh.
Sure. I'd love to help you with your song.
Let's go find a comfortable place to compose then.
I don't think they're composing music together. They're walking into the woods together away from camp. Spending a few hours together, definitely composing music. Dune really needed this to release some frustration. Well. They did. Okay, they did eventually come back and compose music together. Gustav is very hot too. Look, both those men have an appeal to them. But, look, personality-wise, Gustav. Face-wise, Verso. Okay, we have one person left.
Mael.
I'm getting quite tired of people telling me to go home.
Fine. As you wish.
I'll say this, Tara. I was 100% only attracted to women until I started HRT. And once I started popping estrogen, a little voice did pop up in the back of my head saying, "Men though? Men though? Big strong man hold you. Big strong man keep you safe. Big strong man though." I was like, well, I guess you're here now. Cool. Hello, attraction to men.
They're counting on me. I won't abandon them. Found the letter.
Ah.
What?
From Alicia. I need to see her. I want to talk to her and understand.
You want to go talk to the painted version of your out of the painting self?
Understand what?
Why, Maman?
What? Kept her scars? No. Don't go messing with her head. She doesn't need that, and she doesn't owe you any answers.
Yeah, I can understand having questions about that. My mum recreated me in a new world where she could create me, however, she made the choice for the me in the painting to be visibly scarred and unable to speak. And she could have put the me that had a voice in here. Why did she do that?
She's the one who kept coming to me. I think she wants to see me.
And I'm not saying that that was right or wrong of her mother, but I can understand wanting to understand the choice.
Just leave her be.
Vaso, you're not doing her any favors. You already destroyed her world. Maybe I can help her. And let's not talk about what you owe her. Don't you want to see her too?
Yeah, of course. She doesn't want to see me, though. Not after everything.
Then she can throw us out and we'll leave her alone. Is that a yes? Great. Where is she?
Also, I just learned a fun fact I didn't know previously. I'll save the fun fact for later. It's a very fun fact. I realize saying the fun fact is going to make people draw red string connections they maybe shouldn't draw. I learned a very fun fact about the AA Showcase 2024. And we'll circle back to that fun fact soon.
There is a place she loves. At the top of the mountain. Near the monolith. With the third axon.
Oh. That axon. I guess we're climbing.
Well, let's go. Ooh, we're not finishing this yet.
Are you troubled, mon ami?
Oh god, we're doing this conversation. Oh, prepare for me to cry. Ooh.
When we first met, what did you mean by my terrible swimmer friend.
You know exactly what SKA meant.
I didn't say that.
I remember it quite clearly.
Oh, you mean the second time we met?
What?
In the caves, yeah?
Sorry, I'm quite lost.
Oh, yeah. Me too. It's fun.
What do you mean by second time?
First means number one. Second means number two.
Yes, I understand that. So, was I swimming the first time we met?
Yes, you were. Before you stopped swimming in the middle of the ocean. That's dangerous.
It was you. You saved me. Back then. Wait, but how?
I heard your tears.
From so far away?
I heard you, so I came.
Ah, I see.
Over the sounds of the churning water, the waves, the distance, SKA hears your tears and comes to be there for you.
Thank you.
Tears again. You sure do
Like to cry.
I guess I do.
Verso likes crying too.
Yes, I
Oh.
know.
You were looking for someone then. Did you find them?
No. But hopefully soon.
Yeah. I get sad too when I lose my stones. But I always find them again. You will find them again too.
You're the best. Mon ami.
Oh. God, this game, this game, this game, this game. Okay, where do I need to head? I need to head west.
Hang on tight. Here we go.
Agreed. Let us see animated SKA hugs. Last bit for tonight. Let's climb up here. Make our way up.
Another axon. How did it get so large?
She wasn't always this tall, but she's obsessed with reaching the stars, so...
Papa and his parables.
Parables?
He never paints just to paint. Everything has to have layers and layers of meaning and purpose. Everything's a lesson.
What's the lesson with this one?
Hope.
Lizzie. My sister's at the top.
And Papa knows I have vertigo.
She who grasps the sky.
I hate climbing.
Well, we're gonna have to do some of it. We're gonna do it as quickly as we can, though, my owl. Everything is going to melt. Fear not, my owl. Nothing is going to survive these attacks. Oh, he caught me off guard.
Are they trying to fix things or break things?
She who grasps the sky. They're jealous. They wish to destroy her work. Pull her...
Be back in the obscure outfit.
back to the ground.
Is this part of the parable?
Everything is.
I don't know what this picto is, but I want it. Won't be worthwhile.
Great.
It's an upgrade for an existing picto.
Did that Nevron just kick a different Nevron off the tower?
It looks that way.
Speed run. BB says, are there platforming sections in this game and how bad are they? There are no mandatory platforming sections in this game. You can get through this game with 0 platforming. There are some optional collectibles occasionally hidden behind platforming, and some of them are hidden behind quite tricky platforming in a game that is not best designed for platforming. Some of the hidden collectibles behind platforming can be a little infuriating, but you never have to platform in this game. My first playthrough of this game, I did 0 platforming. Hopefully that's a helpful answer. I love this design. Yes, there is one level that is particularly designed around jump up, platform up the increasingly tall thing, and if you fall all the way down. There's one level kind of based on that idea, and it is entirely optional whether you want to subject yourself to that torment.
Vertigo, remember? His intentions are good, I know, but his methods...
Your father?
I'm the youngest, which makes everything worse.
Oh, I understand that.
Only child.
Yeah, Claire's the oldest. She's just so perfect, so accomplished and talented. Papa's favorite, he's so proud of her. And Verso. Verso could always make Papa laugh. I had so many inside jokes. Then there's me.
And then there's you. The actual favorite. The one he calls his hidden star.
The platforming's not the
Too shy and
worst, but
self-conscious to see it.
it certainly
Here I
ain't the
am,
best.
Messing things up even more.
Look around. He just wants you to fly.
Metaphor, everyone.
All these inventions. Gustav would have loved to see this.
He will love to see it when he does get to see it, which will happen. Ooh, yeah, going the long way up. Here we go, nearly the top. Only a little bit terrifyingly high. Nothing to concern ourselves with. Perfectly normal and sensible height for us to be exploring. As I ignore every single fight along this way, because we are powerful enough, I do not think that we need to concern ourselves too much with them. But I will get this expedition journal.
Expedition 61. Margot. See, but I disagree. I don't think she's lonely. She's alone, but she's not lonely. They clearly have some sort of society here, and she's the odd one out. Well, except for her co-conspirator in the workshop. I've never seen creatures fighting amongst themselves before. I admit I'm impressed by her creativity and drive. I feel almost like a traitor for saying it. But there's something about her. You can't help but want her to reach the sky. Expeditions.
I love this vocal line starting to come in the back occasionally. We approach the top. And return down. Come on. Ah, you were bringing me up. Yeah, it's just this chant line is beautiful, right? You're an optional fight, aren't you? You're not where I'm meant to be heading. I don't know if I ever fought you last time around. Well... You're gonna die in one hit either way. Because I am a little bit broken. I love this game. I love how much this game is allowing me to simply break it open without a care in the world. Oh yeah, we're meant to be going toward the big tree. Here we go. Ooh.
Hello.
Alicia. Your letter.
Yeah, that's the thing about this game. This game is fun when you are facing an uphill climb against impossible to defeat enemies, and it's fun when you're overpowered as hell watching everything melt in your path. Both experiences are very enjoyable for very different reasons. And to have a game that is fun at both ends of that spectrum is an art. Hey. Alicia.
She blames us, doesn't she?
And there it is. It's not, I have represented you like this in the painting, because that is how you are outside of the painting, and I love you the way that you are. I wouldn't wish you to be any other way, so I'm not gonna, like, create a version of you that's different because I love the you that's out there. That's a way this could have been. But no. It really does seem like it was... You got Verso killed. If I'm making another you, they're gonna be burned. They're not gonna be able to talk. That's your punishment. You're the reason your brother's dead. Like, it feels like that's what's going on. That's pretty rough. Well, that's the question. Is it that, or is it she feels like she deserved what happened to her? But, again, her appearance in the painting is dictated by her mother. Her mother painted this version of her into the painting. And I mean, look, I get it. If my mum painted me into the painting like this, I would probably assume it was because of the thing I feel real guilty about. I would assume she did it because of Verso. Our stories in the same outlook. One with him and one without. Ooh, interesting lyrics. I love this gentle little guitar. Yeah, okay, yeah, I agree. I do think the mother believes, Alicia, you deserve what happened to you. Yeah. Deathtail says, if you put all of your team in the baguette outfit or the swimsuit outfit, Grimoire in the final seats will also wear one. That's hilarious. That's wonderful. I'm not going to do it for the breaking of the emotional tone on this on-stream playthrough, but it's great to know. Haha.
Oh, you're the real accent. You know, Papa painted her. So, you know who she represents? You... like... being here. With her.
He's ready to be done. that'll do. I love being this overpowered with so little level grinding. Uncapped Mael is beautiful. Sorry, Alicia. No, it's what Alicia wants. It is, yeah, I've seen that fight when you're not overpowered, and it is cool to see Mael's move suit against her, for sure. But we are playing Broken Mael and we're committed to it now.
Go. Claim your piece of sky. We both deserve to fly. Let me give you a new beginning.
Alicia.
The way that Alicia holds Mael with both hands.
Send me. To my family.
Wait.
Mael!
I'm literally doing what Alicia asked me to do. Welcome to a family member chooses that they're like, I would like to die on my own terms. I'm making that decision of sound mind. And the family left behind going, fuck you for letting them do that. They shouldn't have been allowed agency over their own passing. Fuck you, I wanted them here still. Ooh. Time to see Verso struggle with grief. Deathchild says, I feel like this reaction from Verso is a bit performative, given he wanted her and the rest of the canvas to be homaged an act ago. Yeah, but the thing is, in that world where he thought he was destroying the painting and that the painting was going to get erased, the mother was going to get kicked out and the whole painting would go. Crucially, he thought he was going to go at the same time as Alicia. He thought the whole painting will go, I won't have to live with the grief, I'll go too. Having to watch Alicia go, but he's still here to witness it and to live it, is very different. Much like CL was very at peace with the eventual gommage, because her and her husband were going to go at the same time, was not okay when her husband died 5 years before the gommage. There was an expectation of we'll both go and neither of us will really have to live very long without the other. It's a very different thing when you have to keep living and they're gone. Vandroth, I've played post-final boss, but we haven't With this on stream, this is first. We haven't done the final boss on stream, and we're not talking about anything in that final section of the game yet because we haven't played it on stream. Yeah. I finished this off stream, on my own playthrough off stream, because there was no world in which I was going to be able to not be spoiled on this game if I didn't rush ahead and finish it. Like, the universe was not going to let me go unspoiled any longer. I needed to just see how it ended. Back at camp, Verso refuses to talk to anyone. He stands alone by the lake. After a while, Mael decides to go talk to him.
I'm sorry. It's what she wanted. I owed her that much. We owed her that much. I honored her wishes. That's something neither you nor Renoir ever did. And not Maman either.
I didn't get to say goodbye.
Most people don't.
You didn't wait. You didn't give me a chance to persuade her.
And that's where the facade really quickly drops away. It's not that you wanted to say goodbye, you wanted to stop her. If it had been to say goodbye, probably would have let you. But she's come to peace and come to terms with, this is my time, I want to go. She deserves the right to be able to make that choice and have that agency about herself. And to not have to go through, in her last moments, go through the pain of someone trying to beg her not to. And her either acquiescing or disappointing them.
She knew what she wanted. You wouldn't have been able to sway her.
She's not you. You don't know that. I know her better than you do. But you didn't even give me the chance to try. You just erased...
Someone's going through the stages of grief.
You've lost 2 brothers. You know what it's like to lose your sibling and never get the chance to say goodbye.
Deathtail says, Verso wanted the opportunity to say goodbye, yet doesn't want to extend the same courtesy to everyone else, Aline included, when desiring to help Renoir destroy the painting. But again, I don't think that it's that he wanted to say goodbye. It's about control. He wanted to have the right to try and stop her. Like, wanting to say goodbye very quickly stops being the thing he argues about. It's, I could have stopped her, you don't know, I could have stopped her, you're not her, I know her better than you. It's wanting to have control of the situation. It's what so much of this game is about. It's about grief is way easier to deal with when you know it's coming, and it's way harder to deal with when it feels like you've lost control of it.
You painters, you just do what you want. You don't care how it affects the rest of us.
I do care. I know you're hurting, but the person who made that decision wasn't me. It was her. It would have been wrong to deny her just so you could try and talk her out of her decision.
She's the last of my family. I have no one left now.
You have me. You have us.
Mael, I wasn't ready.
And I just want to say, hold this way that Verso is acting. Keep it in mind. Because we are about to get the biggest piece of fucking hypocrisy out of Verso. And I want you to really sit with how indignantly upset he is that he was not allowed a chance to say goodbye. And that, oh, you just go around letting people die and, you know, for your own reasons, not even thinking about other people's feelings.
I don't understand.
Just hold him feeling that way in your mind.
You expected that he would erase the canvas and everyone in it. Isn't that the same thing?
It's different.
Yeah, this is what everyone was saying about the big homage.
Why did she do that?
You know why. But you're right. I should have thought of you. I'm truly sorry, Verso.
At least she's free now.
Yeah, we're gonna have one more conversation. Mael was very honest to you, Verso. It's time for you to be honest with Mael about some stuff.
Mael.
I'm getting... I can't...
This might be one of the best conversations in this game. I fucking love the confidence of the writers
The
to go
monolith
for...
looks strange without Mama or her number there.
We're going where we're going in a sec.
It feels empty now.
Yeah. I kind of miss seeing her there. I wonder what Mama's doing now. She must be so upset.
Yeah.
Claire won't be happy either. They're probably driving each other crazy right now. Although, I doubt Claire's been home much. Knowing her, she's probably hunting down the writers responsible for the fire.
Sounds like Clair.
Yeah. Barely saw her when I was home. She took Verso's death very personally. Well, we all did.
I've met her 3 times.
You have?
The first time was right after the fracture with Expedition Zero.
She told you everything then?
Yeah. Then tried to kill us when we wouldn't go home.
Claire.
She found me years later and tried to recruit me. Then she found me again. 16 years ago. Told me to keep an eye on you. I think she felt you were safer here. Away from her war.
Wait. So, you've been watching me this whole time?
From afar. I'd slip back to Lumiere occasionally.
So, you knew where I was, and you left me there too?
I couldn't exactly take you with me, but I tried to look out for you. And once you left Lumiere, I stayed close. I cleared all the really dangerous Nevrons out of your path, and I pulled you away on the beach.
But you also let Renoir kill the rest of the expedition. You didn't help them.
There were too many of them to save.
I need to ask you something.
This bit of dialogue we're about to do, to me, is up there with the end of The Last of Us Part 1. In terms of... It is really fucking brave to play in the waters of muddying the perception of your protagonist. And the nuance with which this is dealt with, I think, is impressive.
What?
You wouldn't lie to me, right?
I think we're well past that.
On the cliff. Gustav,
What is it?
did you let Renoir kill Gustav? Could you have saved him?
Now, bear in mind, a minute ago he was like, how dare you kill my only living family? Leave me alone, not give me a chance to say goodbye. What kind of monster would do that playing with life like this? I'm going to have him tell the truth.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Why?
I was afraid. If you found out about the canvas and he was there, you would refuse to help me send Mama home.
So, you let him die?
Yeah, Tara says, I love that it tells you it's a lie if you say no. I love that clarity. And that, like, regardless of what you say, you as the player know, fuck, that character we all really like that everyone is mourning could have been saved, and we've spent 2/3 of this game playing as someone who made the selfish choice not to.
I did. I should have told you everything sooner, but I couldn't take any chances.
Thanks. me the truth.
Oh, interesting. If you lie, you don't get level 7 relationship and you don't get my El's Last Gradient attack. Ooh. I respect the hell out of that.
Yeah. It looks bland without a number.
You're a paintress? Paint something.
How about, Papa, you go home?
Catchy.
Come on, let's do it.
I love that by this point in the story, it's like, I'm too committed to fight over this. I understand. I logically understand why you did it. We just have to live with this now. He knows he's bullshitting. I mean, kinda, yeah. It's so fascinatingly bittersweet. Homage. Ah. Well. There we go. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you've enjoyed today's stream. I'll be back on Friday when we're going to complete the game. We're going to finish Expedition 33. Ooh. One sec. Deathtails says, I love that what she paints on the monument is Papa Vaten, which is halfway between go away and fuck off. A bit more respectful than fuck off, but a tad less than go away. That's great. Thank you, again, thank you so much everyone for watching. I'll be back on Friday. We're gonna go complete this game, and then we're gonna talk full big spoiler thoughts about this game for a while. And then next week, I don't know, we'll work it out. I know what I'm playing Wednesday next week, but we'll work out what we're streaming next week. Thank you so much everyone for watching. I'm gonna be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. UK, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, for the 6-1 indie showcase, which is showing off a bunch of indie trailers. We're going to do a live stream, reaction stream for that. Thank you very much. I hope you all have a good rest of your day.